What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dollar Mike back at it again with another video. I just want to go over something quick with you guys, talking about the new variant, what it's doing to the stock market right now, what it could be doing to the crypto market in the future as well. Overall, just go over a couple of things with you guys, just because the market's in a fine place right now. But we did see a 900-point drop on the stock market over the past Friday, Black Friday to be exact, due to the new COVID variant fears and all that kind of stuff. So I want to dive into my portfolio, show you guys the impact of my portfolio, and actually show you guys what I might be jumping into going over this next week, or just being more cautious about as far as buying anything over the next couple of weeks. I want to really see how all this plays out, so I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's just get right into the video. Let's go. Jump in. If you guys are new here, I make videos talking all about personal finance. That means saving your money, investing your money, budgeting, credit cards, investing in stocks, cryptocurrency. Is all covered right here on the channel. So make sure you're locked in, make sure you're subscribed, and make sure you like the video if you want to see more content like it in the future. Either way, I'm going to dive into my Robinhood portfolio right here and show you guys the impact my Robinhood portfolio had on the 900-point drop on Friday, and also show you guys, or pretty much tell you guys, what I'm looking at as far as the next week and weeks beyond when it comes to investing in the stock market. Of course, I'm not going to stop investing, but I don't want to go ahead and buy something if it's going to continue to sell off. I'd rather get it at the lowest price possible versus getting it and it sells off and it keeps selling off. You guys know the deal. I don't know if you've seen the memes before, but I personally have, and I've personally been in that type of situation. So let's move on over to my Robinhood portfolio. I'll show you guys exactly how everything played out for me personally, and we'll run with that. Let's do it. So let's open up Robinhood right here, Face ID, and we are in. Right now, my portfolio is sitting at $34,696.05, which it just changed because cryptocurrency, you guys know the deal. Either way, for the day, I'm down about $7, and for the past week, as you can see, I'm down about $1,300, and you can see a huge dip right here, and that was from that past Friday that I was talking about, Black Friday, and that's because we got fears of a actually new COVID variant known as Omicron, as far as I know, in South Africa that just came to be. So, of course, the same exact thing happened last year. You guys already know the deal when COVID-19 popped off and everything like that. The stock market took an insane dip and then recovered to insane new levels, new highs, all-time highs that is still hitting to this very date, which is absolutely insane. This could be the same exact thing as far as we know. We have to honestly wait a couple weeks. We don't know too much about this new COVID variant. We've already seen the Delta variant, and now we have the Omicron variant as well. So, like I said before, that's how it's pretty much impacted my portfolio over the past week. And you can see that in a decent amount of stocks that I have in my portfolio. But overall, I just want to scroll through and run through a couple of stocks that I've noticed that took a pretty mean dip, and I think I'm going to be buying more, not this week, but very soon in general. I think it's just a great price to get into some of these stocks. So I'm going to jump into a couple of them personally myself. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Obviously, we have different portfolios. We invest in different things. So we're going to come up with different answers for everything pretty much. But the first one I wanted to mention in my portfolio right here is ticker symbol BETZ. Since I say about, well, I mean, it's down a bit for about a week, about 9% over the past week. But honestly, over the past month and over the past 3 months, it's been down about 20%, which is honestly kind of surprising to me, but I'm not too worried about it. Like I said before, most of the stuff in my portfolio is long-term. Almost everything in this portfolio right now is a long-term goal or long-term hold for me. And BETZ stands for Round Hill Sports Betting and iGaming ETF. So they have a whole bunch of stocks in this particular ETF that hold different types of sports betting and iGaming things. So things like DraftKings, things like Flutter Entertainment, and other stocks like that. I'll put something on screen to show you guys all the holdings that they have in this particular ETF. I just think, in general, sports betting long-term will be a great investment. And I was telling people to, if it drops below 28, 27, definitely get into it. And right now it's at 24. Like I said before, this is all for entertainment purposes only. I mentioned that in all my videos. You guys can do whatever you want with your money. I can't tell you what to do. And I don't recommend you go and just buy it because I buy it in general. But this is something that's on my list for the long term that I do think will do pretty well. I got into this pretty early, around $15, and now my average cost is around $23. So I'll definitely be buying more, especially if it gets below my average cost, which is $23.50 right now, $23.49. Definitely going to be buying more of this, though. Just want to put it on your radar. I'm not going to dive into too many of these just because I have a portfolio update video, which I'll talk about all my stocks in my portfolio. But the next one I want to scroll through and mention, let's see. I think another one on here is ticker symbol KMI, which has been pretty beaten up as well. KMI stands for Kinder Morgan. They pretty much own the largest natural gas pipeline in the United States. I still think natural gas is a pretty strong thing going forward in the future. It's at 16.24 right now. Overall down. Oh, it's overall up a little bit for the past week. Past month was down about 5%, and my average cost on it is 17.35. Overall, you can see I'm down about 7% with them, and I have about 50 shares. Kinder Morgan, though, long term, I think it'll be just fine, but just something I wanted to mention just going forward in the future. And they also do pay a nice dividend as well if you're interested in having a dividend investment in your portfolio. They pay a solid dividend, I think around 5%. It says 6% on Robinhood, but I always like to go check that online just to make sure it's actually 100% accurate. I usually use NASDAQ.com to check to make sure all the dividend yields are actually accurate. Just because Robinhood doesn't update their dividend yields pretty much every day, they still update them, but I'm not sure how often they do it. So I just like to check online just to make sure. Another stock that I wanted to mention, I got a few comments about in the comment section down below. So if you have any questions, definitely comment down below. If I don't respond to your comment, I'll definitely read every single one of them. And I plan on getting to more of those today because I definitely got a decent amount of comments. But another stock I wanted to mention was ticker symbol DIS, or Disney stock. People were asking me, you think Disney's still going to go down? Because I've been mentioning Disney, and even around the $180 price point, I was still thinking that Disney was still undervalued. Overall, I still feel the same way about Disney long term. Like I said, most of these are long-term stocks. But if we go and look at the Disney price chart over the past day, past week, it's not too crazy. But if we go look at the past month and the past 3 months, you can see Disney is down pretty big. Overall, I will be buying more Disney stock. As you guys already know, I buy Disney stock actually every single month. I think around $9-10 worth every single month. That's pretty much my Disney Plus membership. So anytime I buy any Disney product, I'll go and buy Disney stock as well. And I'll do that with Apple or any other type of product I usually use. If I go buy something on Xbox, then I might buy some Microsoft stock. Generally speaking, that's kind of what I do. You don't have to do it that way, but I think it's just a good way to think about things, a good way to invest as well. Either way, Disney is down quite a bit, obviously, for the parks being closed. And honestly, if this Omicron news does pop off, as it likely could, we'll see how things play out. We just don't know enough information about it right now. Then I'm sure Disney stock will go down even further, which would just be more opportunity to buy Disney long term. If the parks end up closing again, I think Disney could go under $100 a share, which would be crazy. But like I said before, it'd just be another buying opportunity for the long term. Disney already owns plenty of different things. They buy up all their competitors. They overall own Marvel now. They own National Geographic, I believe, or part of National Geographic. They obviously own the Star Wars brand now, and definitely other brands they didn't have before. So Disney, just in general, I think is just that type of behemoth when it comes to consumer media. So I'm not too worried about Disney stock. I wish it wasn't going down. I wish it was only going up, but that's not how the market works. I mean, things work the way they work. And like I said before, Disney makes most of their money from those Disney parks. And if Disney parks close down yet again from another type of variant, then that's going to be a huge issue, because especially considering we don't know anything about this enough yet, this Omicron enough yet. We'll just have to pretty much just wait and see how things play out. So just wanted to bring that to your attention before I make that full portfolio video, if I don't go too much in depth about Disney stock. But yeah, Disney is definitely on that type of list where it's going to be like, we'll have to wait and see. And right now, my average cost on Disney is $147.38. I have about 3 shares. Overall, only up a little bit, and you can see that recurring investment of $9 every single month. I was up a lot more, but obviously, like I said before, Disney stock has been taking a beating over the past 3 months. So we'll just have to wait and see on Disney. The last stock I want to mention today is Walgreens stock, ticker symbol WBA. You guys know I'm pretty much iffy on Walgreens at this point in time, but if this new variant proves to be a problem, then I'm sure Walgreens will have a nice boost yet again. Walgreens I already made a decent amount of money off Walgreens from options, as well as just trading the stock in general over the past year. But if everything proves to be deadly, which we really do hope it's not, because nobody wants to deal with this anymore, to be completely honest, then Walgreens stock, I think, will have a nice push to the upside yet again for another year, maybe longer than that, but I would say for another year at least, if everything pans out in the bad way. So in the negative light, if Walgreens, if everything pans out in the negative light, Walgreens, people have more foot traffic in Walgreens. You guys know the deal. More foot traffic means more sales. More sales generally means the stock price should go up. That doesn't always happen because Walgreens has a decent amount of debt as well. So you have to think about all these factors, but Walgreens could be on that type of list where you might make a decent amount of money depending on what happens in this whole climate that we're in right now when it comes to the world. So we'll see how things play out. Like I said before, we just have to wait a couple weeks, maybe a month, maybe 2 months to really see how things play out, and then we'll just have to evaluate and go from there. Obviously, I'll keep you guys updated with all my posts 100% transparent here. I make full-blown dividend update videos every single month and full-blown portfolio update videos for you guys every single month, showing you guys everything I have in my portfolio. And we'll do just that yet again in a couple of days here. I believe December 1st, December 2nd, we'll drop a full portfolio update video for you guys yet again. So nothing crazy, nothing's going on too much yet, but we just had to wait and see on a lot of different things. So, you know, sit back, relax, join me. Don't buy into the whole market on Monday because it could keep going down even further. I just want to mention that to you guys. Don't get scared or anything like that. This is all just a buying opportunity, especially if you're looking for the long term. Now, if you're investing short term and you're into options that expire next week or this week, it might be rough for you. But who knows? We don't know. For all we know, the market could pop off tomorrow and everything could be back to normal yet again. If you zoom out and look at the long-term growth of the stock market, we're doing just fine and we're going up. So we'll see how things play out. We just have to wait and see how things play out. And that's all I really got for this video today. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to see more content like it. Check out the links down below. The links down below will get you some free stocks, some free cryptocurrency, and some free money back in gas because these gas prices are crazy right now. And I'm so sick of it. I'm not buying a Tesla. I might, but I'm probably not going to buy a Tesla just because I like the sound of ICE vehicle. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, I can't afford it right now anyway. So we'll see how everything plays out. But I'll see you guys in the next video. It'll be more content coming for you, of course, this week. So stay tuned. Stay locked in. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated. Dollar Mike. Peace.